Hello there! Wow! Perfect! Wonderful! Well done!
Okay!
What's up, everybody? The Nintendo Beast here, jumping back into Animal Crossing New Horizons here on the Nintendo Switch, excuse me. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. Obviously, I still have to continue pursuing the char, and so I'm doing a night adventure here in pursuit of that, but it's just, I don't know. Just making sure Piper wasn't moving out. So I guess we're just gonna do what we, do what we always do. Look at all these fish. These are all fish that I caught. Oh, CJ's actually here today. So maybe I'll get a model Arapaima. I don't know. I'm not really, impressed by the models that he does. That big boy. But yeah, no, it's kind of frustrating that, I saw this guy. I caught all these fish. And yet, I have not caught the char yet. That's freaking annoying. Let me run up there really quickly, just out of the gate here. Because it's a different time of day than I usually go fishing for these guys. So I'm hoping that that makes a difference. It's not like just after 4 o'clock or whatever when they come out. It's like 9 o'clock. And I believe, if I check the fandom, get out of here, Fire Emblem. Yeah, they're supposed to be 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. So basically, like, starting at 4 p.m., they should be available all night long. And that is literally my only fish that I still have to catch. And so it's been quite frustrating being completely unable to do so. I think this is too big to be a char. Almost blew it. What is it? What is it? It's a dace. So actually, I think that is the correct size, but not a char, obviously. I almost blew that, too. But, yeah, so I guess we're gonna go. Let me go to Harps Island first. Do the dailies, see if I can get some artwork that I need. And then we'll be back to the grind. Back to the grind of digging up manila clams, converting them into, what? What do you want? Converting them into bait, and then... Help me out, I bought him a present. I don't mind at all. Who is it for? Ozzy, you said? Watch, Ozzy will be asleep or something. Nah, I'll do it now. Maybe. There's CJ. Yeah. Ozzy's still awake, and he's at home, so let me just... Unless she's gonna... I don't think she's gonna be like, I told you to wait until tomorrow, you jerk! I haven't talked to you in 2 months. I'm so sorry, Ozzy. A forbidden altar. Yeah, teach me how to make a forbidden altar. What does a forbidden altar look like? But then also, delivery time. I'll say, now I just gotta figure out what it was. There you go, Ozzy. Ah, cool, a sweatshirt. Wait, I've been wanting something like this for a long time. Oh man, should I try it on now? Yes, walk the runway. You do, man. I want to be polite. I saw a gnat. Now it's flying around. Crap. There was a single gnat. It was walking across my counter, so I tried to drop my phone on it. I missed, and now it's buzzing around. It's probably gonna be trying to exact its revenge this entire episode now. Just trying to fly in front of the camera and just be a nuisance. Anyway, let me go... Wait. Short-sleeved uniform top. Wait, Goldie, where'd you go? I wanted to let you know that I delivered your thing. Your Prezi. I delivered your Prezi to Ozzy. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go to Harps Island in the meantime. And, see about... So, the char says river top, or river cliff top, and then it also says pond. Is that true? Can a char be found in a pond? In this game? Where to catch char in Animal Crossing. Specifically New Horizons, I want to find out. New Horizons. Just to clarify. Because I know char are in every game. But, and I think they're different in every game too. I want to fly. Harps Island. I think I can still buy artwork this late, right? Although somebody wrote a bunch of the top results are can't find char in Animal Crossing. And I feel that person's struggle for sure. It won't let me. There we go. Can only be caught on cliffs. The char is a fish of uncommon rarity, which only inhabits bodies of water found on top of cliffs. As long as the water is on an elevated place, reachable with stairs or a ladder, a pond or river are both okay. Oh, okay. So it doesn't really matter. Well, maybe. I'm trying to think. There might be less variety available in a pond as opposed to a river. So, like, if there are only 10 possible fish that can spawn in a pond as opposed to 30 that can spawn in a river, maybe that'll increase the likeliness of catching a char if it's one of only 10 possibilities compared to one of maybe over 30 possibilities, if that makes sense. That gnat did just try to come up in my face to exact revenge. It's real. So that's interesting. Although it seems like people increase the number of cliffs on your island. By using the bit of you'll be able to make more cliffs on your island, meaning it's possible to increase your chance of catching this fish even without using bait. You'll need to get a rank 3 island rating to unlock this feature, however. Yeah, no, I know. Wait a second. Now it just shifted gears. Okay. It just shifted gears. It was like, to increase your likeliness of catching a cherry salmon. I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. I've caught many a cherry salmon. I don't need any more of those. So whatever. Art. Art in New Horizons. I want a closer look. So this one is what, a majestic statue, I think it was. Yeah, mystic statue. The forged statue has an earring, whereas the genuine statue does not. So this is fake. This is a bunch of malarkey right there. Malarkey, Red. Malarkey. How about this one? Could this one be legit? Scenic painting. So let's zoom in on this bad boy and see if it's legit. Scenic painting. The forged painting has 1 person on the hill, whereas the genuine painting has 3 people and more dogs. So this is legit. Yeah. Alrighty. So this is legit, but let me go make sure I actually need it, because I don't want to... This is a game where I don't want to waste money. City folk, yeah, I can blow inordinate amounts of money in that game and not feel bad about it, because I literally have infinite cash flow. This game, to be a little bit more frugal. Not too bad, but a little bit more frugal. So let me bust Bunsen Burners back to Cherrytown. I say that every time, just because I love saying it. Because he says it to me every single time I'm here. And that's the one line, like, oh, you ready to tango, whatever? Whatever. Not important. But when it comes down to that line, busting Bunsen Burners back to Cherrytown, that one's my favorite. That one's my favorite to say. Okay. So let's real quick run to the museum. Because then at least I can make that progress if I can't catch a char. This stupid gnat, man. Ugh. I'm about to... You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. I got this bug spray. That's for... Oh, good. Wait, this is actually in here already anyway. I got a bug spray for gnats. It works both indoors and outdoors. And generally, it's not a problem. I don't have to use it. I got it for outdoor use, but now, every so often, I'll get like a gnat that just gets inside and is freaking annoying. Awesome. So this is a new piece of artwork, guys. It's legit and new, so let me go buy it. But if I see this gnat fly by around, again, I'm just gonna just suffocate myself, just spray a bubble of, probably, like, toxic fumes into the air, which will, for sure, kill the gnat, but also may inflict damage on my own lungs. But it might be worthwhile. It might be worthwhile to get this gnat out of the air. But I think it's smart enough to hear me talking now, because as soon as I started talking about spraying it down, I don't see it anymore. Oh, no. I spoke too soon. I just... It's gnat. It's gnat, man. Visit Harps Island. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. See? flying insect spray. Time for takeoff. Just gonna do a real quick, see if that see if that works. Oh, that was a bad idea. For sure, a bad idea. Okay, I think the doesn't smell too bad, but clean, fresh scent. Does smell clean. Now that it's a part of my body now. Now that I've consumed, it's all in my lungs and poisoning me from the inside. What pissed me off was I sprayed it, and I was like, okay, we're good. I'm sure that'll kill the gnat. And then as soon as I saw, like, the mist come down the first time, I see the gnat above it. I'm just like, no! But anyway, it's not important. We get, the reason I got this crap, we get, not flies, like, not inside, but, like, there are flies in the spring, like, I want to say wet times of year, so, like, spring, early summer, or whenever it, like, rains a lot, we get, like, flies outside our place, and then, yes, bust Bunsen burners back to Cherry. Bust Bunsen burners and bounce back to Cherry Town. But then we go to take the trash out or something, and then, like, every so often, we'll walk in to the apartment, and there'll be, like, a fly or two buzzing around. And I don't know if you've ever tried to catch a fly or swat a fly in an apartment. It is kind of frustrating. I guess it would be no more frustrating in an apartment than it would be in a house, or anything. But you know what I mean. It's very frustrating. So we got a bug zapper. We have, like, an indoor bug zapper that works. And then this is, like, if it just refuses to go towards the bug zapper, it's more effective if you spray it. Don't have to use it very frequently, and it's also good for outdoor use apparently too. I don't think we've used it outdoors yet. I'm not somebody who really likes killing. Well, I don't like killing anything really, but I'm not really one who enjoys killing bugs outside either, though, because, like, I feel like that's, I don't know. It's a weird rule of thumb in my head. If a bug is in my home, you know, it's fair game. But if I'm outside, I feel like I'm in the bug's home. So it's not really my place to kill it. You know? Like, I'm in its territory, as opposed to it being in mine. I know that's a weird way of looking at it, I guess. I mean, and I actually I prefer to take bugs outside when they're in my house, too. Not just, like, you know. With the only real exception, being spiders, because spiders, I have, like, a serious case of arachnophobia, and spiders I can't do. I have in the past successfully taken spiders outside, but it's not something I frequently do because I'm terrified of them. But I did get some other, like, weird, like, bug spray treatment stuff. Early in the summer, we usually get, Clover Mites, which are those really weird little red, like, tiny red things. They run on, like, doors and, they, you know, climb on doors and whatnot. And, they climb on our doors, our windowsills, the front of our, house and everything. Like, it's a pain in the butt. And then, like, they'll be on our mail. Like, we'll get a package or something, and they'll leave it on the porch. And, I'll bring it in, and there'll be, like, these little red Clover Mites. And they're the really gross ones that if you squish it, either intentionally or by mistake, they, like, explode red. Because of, like, the pigmentation that's in them or something like that. It's not, like... They don't bite or anything. They're not, like, parasites. They're not, like, mosquitoes or ticks or whatever. They don't actually consume blood. They just consume, like, plants, right? Like, that's why they're called Clover Mites. But, and this is all just from what I've read. This might not all be 100% accurate, but I did a little bit of research when I wanted to know what the heck they were. Because I've always seen them. Like, growing up, I always knew I've always known of them, but I've never known what they actually are. But anyway, not important. The point is, when you squish them, it's not actually blood you're seeing when they splatter red. It's like some kind of weird pigmentation that's inside them. Not that that makes it any better. But it makes you feel better that at least it's not like, you know, your blood that you're seeing. They're not like bloodsuckers. But yeah, my point was, we get those on our walls and stuff, like outside, and every so often, like a couple make it through the air conditioner and be on like the windowsill or something inside, because we have like not an old-timey, but we don't have central air, so we have like window air conditioners. I guess they're not really old-timey at all, are they? They're still modern. They just feel old-timey because central air does exist now. I don't know. Stupid. Anyway, I've never even had central air, so I can't even. My entire life has been window set air conditioners. So maybe that's why it feels old-timey to me, because it's been my entire 26 years of life. But yeah. Where was I going with that? Yeah, I sprayed this like bug spray. It's supposed to be like a bug barrier. And it's supposed to be like, oh yeah, spray this around your windows outside, your doors, and it puts up a barrier and bugs won't come in. And surprisingly, it's worked pretty darn well, honestly. I haven't seen any spiders in the apartment in quite some time, which I am not complaining about. Like, knock on wood, I'm not complaining about them. Apparently, every so often, my wife says that she'll see, like, one of those terrible little million-legger things, this garden centipedes. I very rarely see them, and she says that she attributes that to, apparently Goomba, our cat, eats them when he sees them. Like, he will, if they're on the ground, he will, or even, like, low on the wall, he will chase them Johns down and eat them. I can't say I've ever witnessed this. Seems a bit far-fetched. This cat is terrified of its own shadow. So it seems a bit far-fetched that it would go after something that's living, and much less kill and consume it. Technically, he was feral when we got him. He was stray, like a stray kitten, but he's terrified of the world, and he got caught 4 times, which is how we ended up with him, because I think I told this story before, but he got caught 4 different times, and the people that caught him 4 different times, they, you know, got him fixed and everything, clipped his ear so they knew that he was fixed and all, and then returned him to the cat colony. And again, he got caught 3 more times after that, indicating to them that he was not fit to be outside. Well, not that he wasn't fit, but he wasn't, he didn't want to be outside anymore. He didn't want to be, you know. And, it's a rainbow stag, it looks like. I don't need it, but I'll catch it anyway. Or try to. But yeah, that was indicative to them that he didn't want to be outside anymore. And getting to know this cat, we've come to know that he would have never survived outside. How he survived for what we believe was between 6 and 8 months as a kitten before he, you know, ended up with us. How he survived even that long, being the scaredy cat that he is just mind-boggling. I have no clue. He's wildly dependent and, like, affectionate towards us. Like, he literally is... we're, like, conjoined at the hip. If we're walking through the apartment, this cat is, like, on our leg. Basically following us wherever we go. If we go into the bathroom and we leave the door open, this cat will run in. Because it doesn't want us in the bathroom without him. And then if we lock the door, he does that very cat-like thing where he sticks his paw underneath the door and just kind of baps around and screams at the top of his lungs. And, I mean, if you've been following my channel for a while, Goomba makes appearances in my videos and in my live streams every so often. Doesn't seem to enjoy being on camera, but he knows when I'm talking to myself. He's smart enough to know that he'll hear, like, hey, it's me, the Nintendo Beast, welcome to the channel, blah, 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 blah. He'll know that I'm recording. Like, he can tell that I'm recording right now. I mean, he doesn't know what I'm doing, per se, but he knows that he's not to bother me. But also that I'm distracted and doing something else. So he'll try to get away with dumb stuff when he knows that I'm preoccupied by this. He doesn't... I can't imagine he understands, like... Because he's a cat. I can't imagine he understands that I'm creating video content or playing video games for YouTube. I don't think he knows that. Or he fathoms that. But he knows that, okay, Daddy is incapacitated right now. I can make a move. I can do something stupid. And he won't be, you know, there to immediately stop me in my tracks. I already know that one. Yeah, I want to see what this is. A forbidden altar. Interesting. Okay. I guess I'll find two more. I was gonna say, I just heard it. No. Wrong-o. It was this one. There we go. But yeah, so he's... But you guys have seen him. He doesn't like being on camera. I think he's smart enough to know... Like, if he's doing something stupid, and I pull out my phone and start recording him, he will stop. Like, he's... I want to say he's smart enough to, like, know, like, oh, man, I'm going to end up on the internet if I'm, well, not like that, but he knows, like, oh, they're recording me. Like, they got their phone out again. I know what this is all about. You know what I mean? Like, it almost seems that way. I can't say he actually knows, but it seems that way. And then, same thing while I'm recording, he will stay out of this area for the most part. Unless he's just demanding attention. In which case, and those are when you see him on camera during streams and during videos, because he just demands attention, so he comes up here and starts punching me in the face, with his head. Such a weird cat. Anyway, let's craft, that is very cool. I did not realize I had this, to be honest. It's pretty cool, too. Where's the freaking... Fish bait. Oh, there it is. So I can make 20. Last time I had 25, and I didn't catch a char. So having only 20 doesn't make me feel very confident, but that's 20 fish. 20 fish I can potentially catch. If none of them are a char, frustration. Even more so frustration, I should say. But I'll keep doing this. And then hopefully we'll catch a char, maybe. But yeah, it's very strange. So he'll come up and he'll try to get my attention sometimes. Other times, he knows he's supposed to be quiet. Like, he knows, like, when I start recording, when I start talking to myself, essentially, is probably what he understands. Like, oh yeah, dude's over there talking to himself, talking to nobody. And he's got some TV, or, like, some monitors on. Some light windows. I don't know how he thinks about TVs. But he's over there doing something, and he's talking to himself, which means he is going to yell at me if I make too much noise. So he understands that he's not supposed to make noise. So sometimes he'll just rebel against that, and instead of not making noise, he'll find the noisiest toy he can find. Like, he has this little plastic ball with like a little bell inside. So when he knocks it around, it makes a very obnoxious bell rolling sound. And he almost never... I don't want to say he never plays with it, because he does play with it, but he rarely plays with it in convenient times, like when we're making dinner or eating or whatever, like when we don't care if there's noise being made around us. He's not super interested in it. But the second he knows that he can use it to get our attention, like if my wife is working from home, and she's on the phones and he's around, he knows he has to be quiet. And so he'll start playing with his bell ball. Or when I'm recording, like this. Which is actually, I had to stop him. I had to confiscate his bell ball before recording my first video of the day today. Because as soon as I sat down over here, again, all morning, didn't hear the bell ball a single time. He was laying there, you know, like a lazy cat he is. And then the second I sat down here and I was like, testing, 1, 2, 3, making sure everything was set up. I do that before every video. I do like a little recording sound check a little video recording sound check type of thing. As soon as he hears me do that, though, boom, here comes the bell ball, and he's rolling the bell ball around. So I had to confiscate it, and I actually put it in my shoe. Inside, I put it in my shoe inside. We have like a tower thing, like a drawer, a tower of drawers, if that makes sense. Where we can put our shoes in. So we pull a drawer out, put our shoes in, and push it in as we enter the apartment. And yeah, it's in there now. He tried to break in for a little bit, but he's also kind of afraid of that thing because, like, when you pull the drawer out, it's like a crappy, cheap Walmart drawer. That's like plastic. Nothing against it. Serves its purpose for sure, but it's not like it glides nicely yet. It kind of got to pull it out. It makes a little bit of noise. He doesn't like that. So he's generally afraid of it. So he just kind of, once he realized that it was in fact in there, he was like, all right, it's not worth this. It's not worth the energy I'm about to put out to try to get it out of there. Okay. Anyway, not important. That's all I have to say about my cat right now. Let's try to catch a char, shall we? We got 10 bags of bait. Let's see if we can do it. What is that? Cherry salmon. Guess what I don't need? That's right. It's a cherry salmon. And this thing is far too large to be a char. What is it? A big something. It's an arapaima. Another arapaima. Which, for reference, is significantly more rare than a char. At least it should be. And yet, I've caught 3 of them now in pursuit of a single char. What is that? Cherry salmon again? Yep. That's too small to be a char. And what sucks, that's a crucian carp. What sucks is, like, you can't cheat on bugs and fish in this game. In Animal Crossing in general. I like this little lightning bug that's keeping me company, though. Little firefly over there. Crap, I blew it, but it's fine, because it wasn't a char anyway. That could be a char, I guess. It's not, but... Like, artwork, you can kind of cheat. Like, you can if you have friends that have a certain artwork you need, you can get it off of them, or Nookazon. Fish, it's not the case. It's another cherry salmon. Just get infinite cherry salmon. I thought by doing this a little bit later at night, I might have different... Might catch some different fish, but... does not appear to be the case. Probably another crucian carp if I had to guess. Yep. Crucian carp. My skills are sharp. So we're about halfway through our supply of fish bait. It's a dace. Stupid dace. Another cherry salmon. I used to get excited when I caught a cherry salmon. Because I was like, oh, is that a char maybe? And it never was, but obviously. But yeah, like, I used to get hyped up at the prospect of it being a char, because it looked like it, but never is. Never is. There's another cherry salmon. Whoop-de-frickin-do, man. Holy crap. What do you think? Will we catch another... catch another Arapaima before we ever catch a char? There's another dace. It's so infuriating, dude, because they're like uncommon fish. They're not even rare. Arapaima are freaking rare. I'm pretty sure. I hear shooting stars. Hold up, hold up. Alright, I wished on a star for this to be a char. I wished on a star for this to be a char. Let's make it happen, baby. Be a char, please. It's cherry salmon. The star failed me. Oh yeah, we got 5 bags left. Here's one. Crap, I blew it, and that one could have been a char. That was the right size. For some reason, I just thought it was going to bite the first time like they always do. This one's too big to be a char. Probably a black bass if I had to guess. Look at it. It's a black bass. It's fine. The last one definitely wasn't a char anyway. They never are. They frickin' never are. Big old cherry salmon. Let's get it. Cherry salmon. Oh, it's a tilapia. Good. At least we got some diversity. 2 more bags. Nothing is more depressing when you have your last bag and you throw it in, or you scatter the food and you realize that it's like way too small or big. Another tilapia. So realistically, that was probably a tilapia. The one that got away was probably a tilapia. Dace. Or a dace, I guess. Could have been a dace. So there goes my fishing rod, and another night of garbage. Another night of garbage fishing. It's freaking grand, isn't it? I don't even have a fishing rod on me now, so I don't know why I'm still pursuing it. Alright, well, that's another week. We tried a different time now, and still nothing. So, better luck next time, I guess. We'll continue the char hunt into... No, July, you know what? It's over. The char hunt is over for now. I believe. Where's CJ at? If nothing else, I'm gonna get... Aha. CJ, you stay there, bud. If nothing else, I'll cash in these 3 Arapaima. For an Arapaima statue. Make me a collectible. Oh, he's got Sea Sports challenges? Here are 3 Arapaima in a tiny little bag. Since I caught 3 of them in the time that it took me to catch 1 char. Still haven't done it. I've caught 3 Arapaima now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube and ring that bell for notifications for when I do live streams here on the channel on the first Friday night of every single month, as well as when I upload new video content such as this. I upload new videos to the channel every single weekday, Monday through Friday of every single week. So you definitely don't want to miss out on those notifications. Make sure to smash the like button on this video and leave me a comment in the comment section below. But until next time, I am the Nintendo Beast, still seeking that char here in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you so much for watching.